big sky, the moon. In the heart of Montana's plains, your sweet melody remains. From the mountains to the rolling hills, your song echoes, and the world stands still. With every note, you paint the sky, a symphony of wings that makes me sigh.
So we had a pretty big, I don't know, it was pretty scary because when we launched the boat here, we forgot to put the plugs in, and right under here is one plug. And we did put it in, and we were sitting there by the dock and waiting for Dad to get back, and then all of a sudden water started pouring in here, and it got about this high. Everything got soaked in here, the deep water in here. We quickly put a plug in there then quickly, and then we had our battery pack in here, and it completely fried up. It smoked and caught on fire, and then we had to take it out. It was smoking and stuff. So now we just took all the stuff that was under these shelves and set them out to dry. We cleaned it up with paper towels, and now we're just cleaning out here. We also forgot to put these plugs in, but these don't pour. The water doesn't come in that much in here. But yeah, it was pretty scary, but thankfully we got the plugs in now and are starting to clean up.
Hey friends, welcome to Montana Haven, Alaska edition. Justin, Ethan, and my name is Joas. If you're new to our channel, we are on an expedition. And I got to recap a couple things. It's been a little bit hairy, shall we say, so far. Well, first of all, my truck had a problem with the diesel exhaust emission system. So my friend let me borrow their truck. And on the way down, that emission system, because of the cold weather, was giving us fits. So we finally got here, and then we go to launch the boat. We did something we've never done before, never will do again. I don't know, we're just in a hurry to get out here, I guess. Just anxious and excited, and remembered everything except one very important thing, and that was to put the plugs in the boat. Can you believe that? I feel like an idiot saying it, but it happened. None of us remembered to put the plugs in. It's so full of stuff, we just I guess it was just covered up and we forgot. So anyways, we launched it. Ethan hollers, there's no plugs in the boat. There's water in the boat. So I had to run get the trailer, back the trailer down in there, yank the boat out, drain all the water, clean it out. Most of our stuff stayed dry, some of it's a little bit wet, but all in all it worked out. So now we're on our way finally. And we're gonna go about, I don't know, drive a couple hours. The seas are pretty calm, which is nice. And we're gonna see if we can find a place to camp. We're off after some blacktail deer and ducks and crabs. So we'll see what we come up with. Should be an epic, fun adventure. What do you say, Ethan?
Yeah.
What do you say, Wyatt?
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Do this thing. Dropping the anchor. Well, what do you say, guys?
What's so fun?
What are you eating, Justin?
Macaroni and cheese with meat in it.
That we freeze dried.
Oh yeah.
So good. Wyatt, you having fun? Yeah, this is a cozy little place. Still needs to be a little bit arranged tonight for our sleeping quarters, but it's going to be the cuddy cabin where Wyatt and I think will bunk. And the other thing about tonight is it's the last day of Justin and Ethan's 17th year. Tomorrow is going to be their birthday. So let's see, going back some years ago, boys, what happened on the previous birthdays? Anything significant? That was fun. What happened, Ethan?
When we turned 12 on our 12th birthday, we each shot a white-tailed deer. And then on our 15th birthday, we each shot an elk.
Yep. That's pretty cool. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. There's no guarantees we'll be able to shoot a deer, but we're going to try. It's going to be Wyatt's first time to shoot a deer if he gets one. We are going to try. We'll be out here for a couple days and give it a whirl. It was just so beautiful coming out here tonight. We saw the killer whales. We saw at least 3 different pods, but they might have been like in the same group, but they were separated by a half a mile or so. Just very cool, and got to see them up close. The sunset was just spectacular, and the water couldn't have been better riding out here. So it's about, how far did we go? Maybe 60 miles or so, something like that. 50 miles, I don't know.
Yeah, some
Like more
miles.
like 50,
No, I think more than that.
more like 60 miles.
Probably.
I don't know, somewhere between 50, 60 miles. I didn't check, I forgot to look. It's on my trip odometer, but yeah, so we're just gonna putt around this island in the next couple days, see if my feet can handle some hiking, but take off and see what we can find and toss our crab pots out. Maybe we can do some duck hunting. We got our decoys that we brought along back here and a shotgun, so we'll see how that works. Just got done with breakfast in here. How was breakfast, Wyatt?
Good.
What'd you have?
Yogurt and granola.
Yogurt and granola. We're gonna just get our packs here. Our plan is to get our raft off the top of the boat here, and then we're gonna boat to shore with our packs and spend about half the day doing some hiking. So getting ready to take off to do that. Well, so far we haven't seen any deer. Seen lots of sign, but no sign of deer yet. We're getting close to the top here. Just keep easing over these bumps. Expect to see something shortly. Well, we just had some major excitement. So we've got this deer call. So periodically, about 2 or 3 times this morning, we've set up and called. And we were here at the highest point of the mountain. And I called, and right away I heard this crunch, crunch, crunch coming towards us. And it was a buck. It was a nice forked horn Sitka blacktail. He was so close, but it was in the brush the whole time, and I could not get Wyatt to set up. Couldn't get him set up to get a clear shot, so I could have pulled the trigger on him, but I wanted Wyatt on his first deer to be able to make a good shot. And anything out of the box too crazy, so he came right up probably 30 yards, but it was just through thick brush. And then he kind of just kept walking on and kept looking our direction. I think he might have smelled us eventually, I don't know, but we kind of followed him and called again, but haven't been able to have him come back in. Right now the fog is rolled in really badly, and probably gonna have to get off the mountain here soon so we can find our way back down. But yeah, it was a bummer, but it's really cool that we were able to call one in like that. So we know they're here, and we know they answer calls. So it's about lunchtime on day one, so this is only day one. We got a few more days left to go, and who knows what else we'll see. Justin and Ethan are on the other mountain. Haven't heard any shots. Really hoping they can get a buck on their birthday. That would be sweet, or a deer. But it's hunting, right? So I think we'll kind of carry on and keep going down. Now maybe we can get below the fog. I don't know.
Okay, well, we stopped here by a nice meadow, and we're gonna eat some lunch and do some calling.
Made it back to the raft, and the raft is high and dry. It was in the water when we left it this morning, and there's our boat out there waiting for us. Well, we did see one deer, so I can't say that we got skunked. That was really special. That was actually my first Sitka blacktail of all the times I've come out here to the islands. Never seen a deer, even though I've looked many times. But I think it's just a matter of going way up in the mountains after them. So we're really grateful for that opportunity. And but boy, my feet are really struggling quite a bit coming down there from I can feel all the plates and screws in my feet. But I'm so grateful to be down here again and put my feet up, and I'll be fine. So we're gonna get this raft down to the water and go see if we can find Justin and Ethan somewhere along this shoreline. We'll paddle to the other side of the inlet here. Okay, we are playing. What are we playing, guys?
Moose Master.
Moose Master here in bed, or in our cuddy cabin, acting really lazy after a exhausting day of hunting. Heading to shore this morning in our raft. Left our seaworthy boat vessel behind. Well, so far we've been walking for about 3 hours and made it up probably about 400 feet in elevation. Went like a mile, just going really slow through these alpine areas. And lots of places for deer to hide in. Seeing so many tracks, and even lots of fresh tracks. At one point we thought we heard something crashing, but we haven't seen anything yet so far. But just a real beautiful day. You can see the mountains right there in the back, and just a real pretty day to be out. Just easing up through here. We might go up probably about another couple hundred feet up here. Kind of see back here. That's the ridge. It's another half a mile or so, and we'll see what we can come up with. I really hope we can find something. Didn't end up seeing any deer up there. I'm pretty sure that we kicked at least one or more out. There was a set of tracks all the way on top. It's really hard. This snow is real crunchy. Really hard to walk quietly. So did what we could. Made her quite a ways up there over the top. Could look down into the other side of the bay. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. But my feet are still pretty tender from yesterday, so I had to go take it really slow. But I can make her back to the boat. That's good. But yeah, it's just such a wonderful thing to be able to do this with your sons. It's just really incredible. Now, it would be icing on the cake to get something, but the older I get, the more it's about the time spent out there. There's still something in me that, I'm not here just to spend time out here, but there is something to be said for just simply enjoying every moment of it, just enjoying this hunt with Wyatt. I'll never get his 11-year-old self back again, so it's so awesome to be able to do this with him. Just really a wonderful experience. So once we get back to the boat here, we got to get a raft and then raft out to the boat. And then we'll probably go check our crab pot. Sure hoping we'll get something. Never know. We've never crabbed out here in Prince William Sound before, so there's no way of knowing. Hard telling what we're going to find or pull up, or if anything. And then maybe we'll try to set up for some ducks. So we'll see what happens there. Either way, we're enjoying ourselves. Finally made her to the boat, and now Wyatt is doing the rowing. He insists on rowing, which is fine with me. I'll just enjoy the scenery. The sun just barely keeps over the horizon there. It's winter time. There's the Miracle of the Seas hanging out. And we're going to pick up Justin and Ethan. They popped out at a different place. So we've got to go around this point where the sun's shining on it. A little ways, take us a little bit to get there.
We're getting the crab pots. Nice day. Man, it's beautiful. Look at this jellyfish. Here's its mouth. Open.
That is cool. And we're pulling up the crab pots. Hoping for a bunch of crabs. Pulling hard, no doubt.
Here's the
Can't
first
see
crab
anything.
pot.
Can't see anything yet. Stop.
No. Nothing.
Oh my, nothing. Not a thing.
Last crab pot.
Ethan putting out a string of ducks here. Okay, there's the spread, and back there's Justin. Locked, loaded, and ready. Well, Justin, you got yourself some ducks.
Yep. Pretty cool.
That's awesome. Some golden eyes. Those are gonna be good eating. Fantastic. Now we gotta clean them, I guess. No crabs, but at least we got some golden eyes. Look at the golden eyes. Very neat. Day 3. Headed out for a morning hunt. It's a beautiful morning. Such a beautiful morning. The mountains are pink in the background. There comes the sun. Oh, how gloriously beautiful. This is pretty neat. These look like otter tracks, maybe. And here's a slide. You can see he slid down through here. It's kind of cool. It is just such a glorious morning today. We're taking our raft and we're coming back to our boat. Sitting out here waiting for us. No deer this morning, which is really loud and crunchy. It was probably in the early low 20 degrees this morning. So, or mid 20 degrees maybe. Really frozen and crunchy, so really hard to walk stealthily, so we just kind of glassed for a long time. Didn't come up with anything, lots of tracks. I know there's deer here, but we're not seeing them, except yesterday, the one we saw, or the day before when we got here. But anyways, we're gonna go see if we can get some more ducks and maybe do some fishing. There's some old cannery ruins we're gonna check out somewhere around here, so it'll be a good day. There's a seal checking us out. There he goes. Wow, we just had a great experience as these Dall's porpoises came up around us here, right in front of the boat. I'm sitting on the front of the boat here. They swim right with us. It is such a cool experience. What a beautiful morning. It's just like glass out here. There's no way you can replicate this experience. It's just amazing. We all had turns up here.
Getting ready to go duck hunting.
So, Ethan and I and Wyatt are out here. We got our duck decoys spread out here. And we're gonna see if we can get any ducks to come on by. What do you think, Wyatt? That's a party, man. What a beautiful day to be out here. Reload.
Quack. There's the duck.
And I got it. Woohoo! Look at that. Goldeneye. Barrow's goldeneye. Beautiful. Duck dabbles.
Oh, it's a different one. Oh, look at all those jellyfish down there.
This is an old cannery. The boys are checking out the ruins. And Wyatt, of course, is looking for specialty items along the shore. view they had was pretty special. Just look at this view. These are some of the 3 tallest peaks in the Prince William Sound right here. Beautiful place.
This is bundle from that.
Yeah, bon.
There's just all kinds of neat things back in this cannery. Who knows what this thing is? It's a big old concrete piece of something. All kinds of unique shapes. Obviously it was made for something. Everything's moss covered. Really interesting to know the history of this place. Lots of old metal and iron laying around. But it's time to go clean our ducks. Well, tonight we got gravy for biscuits and gravy that we freeze dried a while back. And then we made toast. And then we're also going to have some hot dogs. And I think we'll keep the duck and save that until we get home.
Pretty steamy out there. It's gonna be a lot of frost tomorrow.
Well, good morning. Today it is about 24 degrees out this morning, and it's just a very, very beautiful morning. Justin, Ethan, and Wyatt and I are up here just going through these meadows. The ocean is down there. You can see it a little bit. There's always deer sign around here, but we're just not coming up with any actual sightings of brown hair, so not sure. And it's really, really crunchy, so it's hard to, it'd be impossible to come up on something that's very still this morning. So we're just trying to glass and seeing how close we can, hopefully we'd spot something in the distance. But yeah, just wanted to show you how beautiful it is this morning. Just a glorious morning. Breakfast time. Eggs, bacon, and pancakes.
Nothing real?
Well, we stopped to take a little, do a little fishing while we're here. Look at that, we got one on. Just like that, we got a little hunting hole here that we come back to. Such a beautiful day. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Got a little quill back. Or is that a copper?
Yeah.
Copper rockfish. Well, it's time to leave. Sad but true. Goodbye, beautiful place. See you soon. Next adventure's coming up. Hi, Captain. Hi, Captain. rough weather here. Big waves. I mean, not huge, but they're probably 3 foot at least. Have to just ease into them here because they're definitely coming at us, which makes it worse. Justin's getting the anchor up there because it's being knocked loose. Right in the bucket horse up there.
It also got pretty rough right now. The waves got probably like 6 or 7 feet, some of them, and the splash goes right over the bow. It's pretty.
Sometimes we actually scooped a little bit of water. Yeah, a little bit freaky. Big one, big one, big one, big one, big one. Ay, ay, ay.
Now here it comes.
Oh, water pouring in.
Man, we gotta get to the harbor. This is bad. There's a willow wall out there. Mega wind. Blowing off the top of the whitecaps. Hold on.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's pretty freaky. Boy, yeah.
Thank God we're in. That wasn't much fun.
There we go. Got the boat out of the water.
Well, boys, we got it wrapped up.
Yep.
That's brutal. We put the life raft up on top and the thing blew off. We had to run after it to get it. So we deflated it and put it back in the truck. It's a howling wind out here. Let's get out of here. Oof. Woo! Now that was something to be. Ah, my hands are just frozen.
What's up?
We'll get the boat unloaded. It is about 4 below zero here, so a little bit colder than when we left. And we came home to this really nice little note that Chloe made for us. She always makes these beautiful notes. Welcome home, Dad, Justin, Ethan, and Wyatt. I hope you had a great time. Love you. Very sweet. Guys, thanks for joining us on this trip. And I will quickly show you this pile of gear that we brought in. So there's a few items we need to put away. And my dear wife over there made chocolate cake ready for us when we come home. So
It's amazing how much gear they need to go hunting.
That's right. Guys, thanks for joining us on this trip. We hope you had a great time. We want this channel to be a place where you can find hope and encouragement for you and your family. And it's awesome to be doing this with my sons. It's just wonderful to go out and do that. So even though we made some goof mistakes, like not putting the embarrassing mistakes, like not putting the plugs in the boat. Never done that before. Probably will never do it again. But hey, we're human. We make mistakes, and then we just made one. But we came back safe and sound, and we had a good time. Did we, boys?
Yeah. Yeah.
A father and sons, 4 hearts beating strong. Through the dusk of the evening they sail along. The mountains are calling, the tides pull them near. With rifles and shotguns the hunt's crystal clear. Miracle of the seas, through the cold and the spray, where the sea ducks fly and the wild deer stray. Through the winds and waves their bond will stay true. A father and his sons beneath skies cold and blue. Through icy fjords where the sea whispers low, they cast out their nets where the wild currents flow. Through dense mossy forests their boots leave a trail. The bond that they share will forever prevail. Miracle of the seas, through the cold and the spray, where the sea ducks fly and the wild deer stray. Through the winds and waves their bond will stay true. A father and his sons beneath skies cold and blue. Through winds that bite, through waves that roar, they hold fast together, seeking nature's lore. Every tide that they face, every star in the sky, reminds them of their bond that will never die. Sound in Alaska's embrace. A father and his sons leave a timeless trace. Through icy fjords where the sea whispers low, where the sea ducks fly and the wild deer stray. Through the winds and waves their bond will stay true. A father and his sons beneath skies cold and blue.